So who is ready? Please unmute yourself.
Sir, I'm ready.
Who is it?
Sir, Shrestha.
Shrestha. Okay, Shrestha. I'm going to the questions for part 1, internet. What do you use the internet for?
Well, sir, we all know that the internet is one of the wonderful inventions of technology. People of all ages use it, especially the students. For learning information, the student use it. I am a student, so for learning information, shopping from home, listening music, seeing K-drama, C-drama, I use internet.
Okay. Do you think children should be allowed unsupervised access to the internet?
No, I don't think so. In my opinion, it isn't suitable. All kinds of people around the world use the internet and all ages information is kept here that are not suitable for children. So in my opinion, children shouldn't be allowed.
Okay. How do you get online?
I get online by using Wi-Fi connection. When I give the connection, some application packets like Google Chrome, Opera Mini, etc. are here, and I go there for learning information.
Okay. Do you have your own computer?
No, I haven't.
How often do you go online?
As I am a student, I don't get much free time but to go to online. But when I get free time, I go to online for 30 minutes or 1 hour. I frequently use it for seeing Korean and C-drama, listening K-pop songs, etc.
Okay. What's your favorite website?
There are many websites for all, but I like Google Chrome very much. It's a very useful app for learning, collecting information, and it's very popular, so I like it. And for enjoyment, I like waivers.
Okay. Already we have completed your topic, that is internet, successfully, and we would like to take part on evenings. Are you ready for evenings? Shrestha.
Yes, sir, I will try.
Okay. What do you do often in the evenings?
As I am a student, so I don't do without my private in the evening. But when the holidays comes, I will I see many dramas with my father and doing many moral performance in television.
Okay. What is a popular activity for young people in your country in the evenings?
Actually, I think, in my opinion, that the young people don't have much free time. But when they get free time or in holidays, they can spend their times with families and spend their times with. If they are married, they spend their time with children and his wife. But if they aren't married, then and they use phones, seeing television, gossip with his family, etc.
Okay. Do you prefer to spend your evenings with your family or friends?
Yes, of course, because I am a I am a social being, and and of course I like to spend my evenings with my family and friends because they are they are a part of my life. I can share my happiness, my sorrow with them, and they can give much advice for me that are very good to me. So I prefer to spend my evenings with family or friends.
Okay. Do the same thing in the evenings as you did when you were a child?
No, of course not, because when I were a child, I hadn't much time to I hadn't much work without playing or eating. Now I am a student, so I have to read. I have to do well in my examination, so I have to study more and more. But when I was a child, I and the pressure of reading, I haven't it. Um, so I haven't. So I don't do the same things in the evenings as I did when I was a child.
Okay. Do the same thing every evening?
No, sir, because from Sunday to Thursday, I have to go to private in this time, so I haven't so I don't spend time with my family and friends in this time. But when I get holidays in Friday and Saturday, I spend time in evenings with my family and sometimes with my friends.
Do you have work or study in the evenings?
As I'm student, I study in this time, and I said in my upper statement that I have to go to private in this time, so I study in evenings. Thank you.
Okay, Sreya, thank you. Srestha, thank you very much for your speaking. You have done very well in interview.
I am still with you.
Okay, Riyadh, stay with me. And in this part, that is in evening part, you couldn't do well at the last part of your speaking because sometimes it seems to me that you couldn't deliver your speak fluently. So be careful about it. Try to express yourself fluently with proper information. So thank you very much, Srestha. Who is ready right now? Who is ready?
Sir, I'm ready.
Sir, I'm ready.
Everyone is ready. Okay, June, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Riyad, you can ask the question to them. I will remain here as a judge.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. So today I am your examiner, and as well as this is speaking part 1. So I want to ask you, are you ready?
Yeah, of course, I'm ready.
What do you use the inter for?
For many
Actually,
reasons.
sorry. Okay, thank you so much. I want to start. Okay. Actually, what do you use the internet for?
For many reasons, we use the internet. Firstly, I should say that we use it for communicating, chat with friends and relatives, searching official activities.
June, please. Your audio is not clear to us. Maybe you have network problem. So try to fix it first. Then start your space.
No, Mama. Will I join again?
Yeah, yes. No problem. And in the meantime, we can start with another one who is here.
Yes, I'm ready.
Michelle,
Oh my God.
Yes.
Michelle, you are welcome here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Riyad, continue it with Michelle.
Okay.
And I'll be back after 15 or 20. So then after speaking, we will have listening. Try to finish the speaking as soon as possible.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you. So today, Michelle is ready now. She want to start her answer. So thank you so much, Michelle. Actually, this is your speaking part 1. I am your examiner. So are you ready for your exam?
Yes, I am.
What's your full name?
Yes, I am ready.
What's your full name?
My full name is Michelle.
What can I call you?
You can call me Michelle or Mimi.
Okay, Mimi, what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Uh, why you choose this profession?
Well, actually, I've always wanted to be able to help people in every way that I can. And being a nurse gives me the capacity of helping people who want to be helped, whether they are sick or they just need my help in any other ways.
What do you use the internet for?
Well, normally I use the internet to search for certain stuff that I do not know. And I also use the internet to download books and some information that I would want to use.
Do you think children should be allowed?
I don't think children should be allowed to use the internet unsupervised because nowadays children are really, really ahead. And whenever you leave someone like a young child on the internet, they're actually searching for other stuff that they don't even have to be searching for. So I really think that parents should be supervising their children whilst they're on internet.
Okay. Unsupervised access to the internet. Actually, I just actually yes. This question is in. So how do you get online?
Well, I use my phone or my computer or the tablet that I use. When I'm at work, I use Wi-Fi, and then when I'm at home, I use data.
Do you have your own computer?
Yes, I do.
How often do you go online?
Very often, like literally every day, I'll be online.
Okay, so what's your favorite website?
Mm, I think my favorite website is the one that I use to download novels.
Okay, so this is the second part for you, but it's also simple question. So I want to tell you, you can think this is also part of actually part speaking part one questions. So I want to ask you from there some of question. What do you
Okay.
often do in the evening?
Well, when I'm not at work, I'll be home reading. And these days, I'm actually preparing for my exams. So mostly I'll be reading.
Okay, what is the popular activities for young people in your country in the evenings?
Most of the time, young people go out, they go and drink, they go out partying. So, yeah.
Do you prefer to spend your evenings with family or friends?
Well, these days, I'm most likely to be an introvert person. So I'm loving my own space. I just love to be around in closed doors, alone, and researching stuff and reading.
Do you do the same things in the evenings as you did when you were a child?
Definitely not. When I was a child, I'll just come back from school, then probably watch cartoons and then eat and then sleep. But nowadays, we have a lot of things to do, like chores, you have work, you have a lot of things to do.
Do you do the same things every evening?
No, I don't. Every evening is different, so they're never the same.
Okay, thank you so much. This is the end of your speaking part, speaking test. Thank you so much, Michelle, for your answer. And I like your speech so much. Thank you so much, Michelle. So, Najimuddin sir, are you there? If you are there, if it can possible for you, you can say something about her speech. or you can recommend something about her speech if you listen there. Okay, Michelle, maybe Ajimuddin sir is busy. So, by the way, I just want to tell you your speech. It's a really excellent speech, if I can say something about it. But you have to clear your sound. Okay, everything is okay, but you have to follow for advanced things. Do you understand my point?
Okay. Yes, I
Because of
do.
you are candidate of IELTS exam, so you know when you will participate your examiner will actually who are IELTS examiner, they follow advanced things. They don't follow actually usual thing. If we will complete our answer by usual word, they will give us 6 or 6.5 or like that, and 5.5. Okay, thank you so much,
Okay.
Michelle. Michelle,
Thank you.
as you know, yes, thank you so much. Most welcome on our today's program. So Ajimuddin sir is not there, so you have to stay with us as a moderator. You have to find out the mistake of our members, all members. Okay. So thank you so much, Michelle. Who want to start? Please, Jiha, maybe want to start. Okay. So Jiha, are you ready for your exam?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, thank you so much. Most welcome on our today's program. Today I'm your examiner. You have to face your IELTS speaking part one. I want to ask you some question. Okay, so what's your full name?
My full name is Fire Rejwana Jiha.
What can I call you?
You can call me Jiha.
Okay, Jiha, what do you do?
I'm a student of class 7 in Bogura Girls High School.
What's your favorite flower?
My favorite flower is rose.
And what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple or pink
Why it is your favorite?
because it goes with me.
Okay, thank you so much. So what do you do? What do you use the internet for?
Actually, there are many things for what I use internet for. Like, first of all, I should say I'm a student, so I use internet for my study. Last year it was the COVID-19 time, and that time I used the internet for my online classes, and till now I'm using the internet for it. And also I use the internet for many entertainment purpose, like I read storybooks from the internet, I read fairy tales, I see horror movies, I also see many kinds of things on YouTube and other websites on internet and entertain myself.
Okay, do you think children should be allowed unsupervised access to the internet?
In my opinion, it's not very safe for the children to be allowed unsupervised access to the internet because there are many kinds of things on internet that are very harmful to us. There are many harmful things on internet. Many people can trick us into something really bad. They can hack our devices, show unwanted links and any other things, and the children won't be able to understand those problems and they will just go with the flow. So I don't think it's safer for the children to be allowed unsupervised access to the internet.
How do you get online?
Actually, in my free time, I use the Wi-Fi and I use my father's laptop to get online, and also I use different kinds of websites to get online.
Do you have your own computer?
Of course not. I don't have my own computer. I use my father's laptop as I'm not in the age of, I have not reached the age of having my own computer, and I'm not also capable of handling it. So I use my parents' devices for my work.
What's your favorite website?
Actually, there are many kinds of websites I use like Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, Zoom, Chrome, and many other. But my favorite is YouTube because I can see many videos and many things on it.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is the end of your today's speaking test. Thank you so much for your answer, Zoom. It's excellent from your side. So let's listen from Michelle about your speech. So Michelle, are you there? If you are there, please you can say something about her speech. Michelle, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So you can say something about her speech.
Okay, it's Jim, right?
No, it's Jiha.
Oh,
Jiha,
Jia.
Jiha.
Jia, I'm really impressed. Your confidence is just on the top chart. You're really doing quite well for yourself. And the level of your fluency and the way you're just flowing, it's just so immaculate. Keep it up.
Okay, thank you so much, Michelle. But Michelle, you have to find out the mistake of their speech. It's your duty.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Uh,
Apparently, she
but,
didn't make any mistakes. So if I had any mistakes she made, I would have mentioned it.
okay, so I also want to tell you all of they are very good speaker, but you have to you all of you have to follow advanced things and try to use advanced word. Don't use usual word, which word maximum speaker use. Okay, thank you so much, Jiha, for your speech. It's really excellent from your side, and sometimes I'm really get inspiration from all of your speech that when I see actually the actually emerging improvement of all of you. So let's try to continue your practice. I hope you can improve to yourself, not only English, but also you have to follow other things like technology and so also other things. In this modern era, you have to face many other competition. Okay, thank you so much. So I want to start with Kanij because he, first of all, he raise your hand. I also want to tell you like Kanij also like Atia Rahman Zoom, you can, all of you who want to start, you raise your hand. So after Kanij Zoom, I will ask you. Okay, so Kanij, let's unmute yourself, unmute your, okay. So first of all, I want to tell you this is the speaking test. This is IELTS standard speaking test. It's a part one simple question. So today I'm your examiner. Are you ready for your exam?
Yes, I'm ready.
Thank you so much. What's your full name?
My full name is Kanich Fatima. You can call me Kanich.
Okay, so Khanij, what do you do?
I'm a student, so obviously I study.
What's your favorite game?
I usually don't play games, but my favorite, I used to play it when I was a child. I think it was Talking Tom.
Okay, so what's your favorite language?
My favorite language is English.
Why it is your favorite? Is it your mother tongue?
No, it is not my mother tongue, but I love to say English and I feel very comfortable whenever I speak English.
Why you are learning English?
Because I want to go to abroad and I want to do the IELTS exam as the other students doing it, and I like to learn English.
Will you help the other students or other person when you will be expert in English?
Obviously, I'll help. Why not?
Do you open do in actually what do you open do in the evening?
You're starting from evenings. There's not much to say about my evenings. Most of the time, I do my homework and complete my lesson in my room in the evenings.
What is a popular activity for young people in your country in the evenings?
Well, people in my country, both young and older, they enjoy going for a walk in the park and performing some outdoor activities During the weekends, families also go to travel.
Do you prepare to spend your evenings with family or friends?
Both are fairly important, but I prefer spending time with family. We spend quality time together, and friends are also important part of my life.
Do you do the same things in the evenings?
No, I don't do the same thing every evening. Sometimes I go to the rooftop of my house to get fresh air. I also read some storybooks in the evening. Most of the time, I do my homework, but not always.
This is the last question to you. Do you ever work or study in the evenings?
I'm a student, so certainly I study in the evenings. So I frequently devote my evenings to studying.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kanis. This is a really good answer from your side, but you have to say something with confidence and try to use advanced word. It will help you to get good score in your IELTS exam. So, Ajimuddin sir maybe is there. Ajimuddin sir, are you there? If you are there, so please you can say something about her speech, or Kanis or Michelle, let's comment about her speech.
Well, I think you've already said everything, so I don't have anything else to add.
Everything is okay. Okay. Thank you so much. So let's actually start. Who want to start? Actually, maybe Jum.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
and
wanna
then
start.
yes, and after Ruhi and Ima and Mehdi. Why you don't raise your hand? And all of you actually as soon as possible. Mustafiz, how are you doing? Mustafiz Rahman,
Yes, sir.
how are you doing?
I'm great too. Me too.
Okay, so why
You guys.
why you actually just wait, you have to staying as a host, and let's raise your hand, then I will complete your answer, and after that or after then you have to stay with us as a host, because
Okay.
actually just a few minutes ago I have come my house from
Okay.
outside.
Okay.
So, okay, so Jum, are you ready for your exam?
Yeah, of course, I'm ready.
Uh, what's your favorite sports?
Actually, I don't like to play a lot, but football is my favorite.
Why it is your favorite?
It's my favorite because I can learn many things from this football. And in my childhood, I played it with my parents, and it's very enjoyable to me. I can learn about the punctuality from it, so I like it very much.
Who is your favorite player in football game?
Messi is my favorite player.
Do you think football is perfect for physical exercise?
Yeah, obviously, I think that because in this sport we have to run fast, and in this time we feel very comfortable to practice it because it is very good for our health, and it also contains all the exercise for having a good health. So I think that.
Okay, so what do you use the internet for?
For many reasons, we use the internet. Firstly, I should say that we use it for communication with others, to chat with friends and relatives, to find out something, and so on. But someone use it to do official activities, but young, naughty children use it for playing, and there are many fields where we can use internet.
Do you think children should be allowed unsupervised access to the internet?
No, I extremely object to this because internet is undoubtedly very beneficial for us. But as everything has both good and bad sides, internet has also bad effects besides having betterment. And it's our duty to protect our children from every bad things. So, in my opinion, children shouldn't allowed in this work.
How do you get online?
Actually, I don't gauge online, but when I get free time, I get online by adding Wi-Fi connection. But sometimes when I feel trouble with Wi-Fi connection, I also add data connection, and I use it by using some apps which are very beneficial for me.
Okay, this is the last and final question to you. What's your favorite website and why it is your favorite?
Well, Google is my favorite website, and that's www.google.com. It's known to us. I found of it very much because I can learn various kinds of information which help me very much in every step of my life. And in my examination, it also helps me, especially when I was a candidate of a cadet college. It helped me very much for GK, that means general knowledge. So in this case, I like it very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jum, for your answer. Everything is okay. It's an excellent speech from your side, but I want to tell you, don't use any word again and again, like no, no, or like that, because this type of sound is really informal. You have to be formal. You have to be careful about it. But everything is okay. You are really good speaker. Thank you so much, Jum, for your speech. So if Azimuddin sir is there or Michelle, so let's comment about her speech. Mustafizur Rahman, so you can also say something about her speech.
Well, I didn't find out anything to say, but sometimes I think his pronunciation is miss. I think sometimes, but it's all over the okay. It was okay.
Yes, thank you so much. I hope actually they are practicing, so it will solve because they are not
Yeah.
actually they have been practicing for 2 months, so it's not long time. But they can, if they can continue their speech, they will solve their all problems. Yes. Thank you so much, Mustafizur Rahman. It's really, and you have to find out the mistake from our other speakers' speech. Guys, I want to tell you if anyone find out any mistake, so you can tell him or her because it's only learning platform. We come there to know about our mistakes. So, but you have to remember that actually don't show unnecessary things, and because of if you will describe some unnecessary things, it will be the time waste. And our time is so limited. It's also Ramadan month. So this is why I just want to tell you. But if you find out any big mistake or important mistake, you can tell, no problem. So by the way, Ruhi, you can unmute to you. I want to ask you, then Emma, then Mehdi, then Sri. Ruhi, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what's your favorite game?
Well, badminton is my favorite game.
Why it is your favorite?
As far as I can remember, I have been playing badminton since my childhood, and it has become my habit to play it whenever I have free time. So I think that's the main reason I like it, and it also works for me as a workout, and I can get much pleasure from it.
Which country's national game is badminton?
Um, I
Okay,
actually
so
don't know clearly.
this is okay. So this is the question to you. What do you often do in the evenings?
Well, I'm most likely to say to be spending my evening in any tuition as I'm a student right now. Otherwise, whenever I'm at home, I do my evening prayers, resting or listening to music.
Well, apart from studying, this just helped me to shrug off the stress, and it also helps me soothe my mind.
What is the popular activities for young people in your country in the evenings?
Well, as far as I know, people of any age in my country prefer on taking any hot drinks such as tea or coffee in the evening. The younger generations are most likely to be going out for a walk in the parks and perform outdoor activities. As our generation is quite aware of themselves, their figure and future, they're also studying and working out. As Bangladesh is a Muslim country, do believe that mostly the most common things our generation or any people of a country do in the evening is say their Maghrib Salat, meaning the evening prayer.
Okay, do you prepare to spend your evenings with your family or friends?
Well, I enjoy spending my time in the evening with my family more, as far as I'm not mostly at home, but whenever I get home, I'm with my family. And my friends are also doing that, so I don't get much time on spending my times with my friends. So only when we get together with my friends, that's the time when I spend with them.
This is the final question to you. Do you do the same things in the evenings as you did when you were a child?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Do you do the same thing in the evenings as you did when you were a child?
Of course not. There's a huge difference in my routine. Since I'm mostly occupied by studies and co-curricular activities, I don't have enough time for having fun unless it's a holiday. But I did have those times when I was young. I was most likely to be getting involved myself into playing around with friends and family and eating, whereas I am preferring on relaxing now.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your answer, Rohit. Thank you so much. So, Ajimuddin sir, are you there? Or Mr. Mustafizur Rahman, Michelle, anyone, you can recommend something about her speech. But Ruhi, you have to improve more. If I can say you have to focus your pronunciation. Mustafizur Rahman, are you there?
Yes, brother. I think his pronunciation is not better, but it's a good. And as well as sometimes I'm gonna wonder, like by their like speech. That's really good, I think. But pronunciation, it's like if we're practice more, then it's increasing and developing our by our practicing. So it's not matter, I think. That's good.
Yes.
That was good.
Yes, thank you so much, Ruhi, for your speech. Thank you so much, and try to improve to yourself and as soon as possible. Try to focus your pronunciation and everything. Okay, thank you so much for your answer. So, Ima, you can unmute to you. Then I will ask Mr. Mehdi. So, Ima, if you are there, okay. Thank you so much. Today, I am your examiner. This is your IELTS speaking part 1. I want to ask you some specific question. Are you ready for your test?
Yes, I am.
What do you use the internet for?
As we know that internet is one of the most useful things nowadays, it's a very familiar term to the students because they used it for various reasons, especially during Corona. I also use internet. I use it to search anything online and to do online classes and read magazines, to do online shopping, and it is also a very good medium of my entertainment.
Do you think children should be allowed unsupervised access the internet?
In my opinion, children shouldn't be allowed unsupervised access to internet because without the supervision of internet access can lead to dangerous consequences of children due to the fact they can socialize with hackers and kidnappers that put them at risk personally or financially. And also, children love to play games, but some games can be threatening, like Free Fire and PUBG. Besides, children may try adventurous sports and risky experiments, which are viral on social media.
How do you get online?
I just use data to get online.
Do you have your own computer?
No, I don't have my own computer.
How often do you go online?
Not so often, but I go to online whenever I need to get the updates about my schools and privates.
What's your favorite website?
There are tons of websites on internet today, but my favorite website is Google because it's very easy to search something on Google and it has a lot of information too. And it is very faster than other websites, so it doesn't waste our time. That's why I prefer Google than other websites.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. Thank you so much, Ima. By seeing your name, I can remember one famous teacher's name. She's from Australia, and her name is Emma. Actually, her channel's name is Ima English with Emma, and her pronunciation also very good. And you are also very good speaker. Thank you so much for your answer. Thank you so much for your speech. So, Ajimuddin sir, are you there? If you are there, so please you can say something about her speech, or Mr. Mustafizur Rahman.
Michelle, comment on her. Where is Michelle?
Michelle is not available there, sir.
No, Michelle is with us.
Yes, she is with us, but maybe she's busy with something.
Actually, I haven't heard her clearly. You can comment on her.
Okay, Mustafiz. Mr.
I'm
Mustafiz.
here.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Someone introduce. Okay, I think sometimes his answer was really short, so you need to accelerate it more. Like last question, like that. Okay, that was the one comment for her.
Okay, so yes, if you want to add something, please. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you, for comment, for recommend. Also, listen to our speaker. Thank you so much, all of you. Most welcome, Anisa Ali. After a long time, you joined with us. Thank you so much. So let's please waiting after 2 or 3 members. I will ask you, no problem. So Mahadi, please, you can unmute to you.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
Doing well, and what about you?
Yes, I'm also well by the grace of Almighty God. So what about your cadet result and your friends?
The result of the Viva examinations has not published yet.
I got it. Okay, so thank you so much, Mehdi, join with us. Thank you so much. So this is your IELTS speaking part, speaking test. It's a part 1 test. Today I am your examiner, and I want to ask you some specific question. Because of our time, we have not enough time. Our time is so limited. So are you ready for your exam?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite game?
My favorite sport is football.
Why it is your favorite?
Because in my opinion, it keeps me fit, and I also get enjoyed by playing it.
Which country is your favorite in football game?
My favorite country is Brazil.
Who is your favorite player?
My favorite football player is CR7.
Why he is your favorite?
Because I have inspired a lot from him. He is a great footballer with a he's also a kind-hearted person because he donates to UNICEF every year, and he is also a very good player. Right now, he is the leading goal scorer in the world.
What does mean by CR7?
Tier 7 means Cristiano Ronaldo and his jersey number is 7. That's why we call him as Tier 7.
Do you think he's a loyal person?
Yes, in my opinion, he is a very loyal person to his club and country.
Okay, what do you use the internet for?
Only some of my important online issues I use the internet because by using internet I can do web searching and also do some of my important online work like we have our online group of the school and to be updated on the topics of our school I have to get use the internet.
Okay, do you think children should be allowed unsupervised access to the internet?
In my opinion, children should not get allowed to unsupervised internet because as they are in an early age, they cannot do proper use of internet. They may get addicted to online games and also using Facebook and Messenger. That's why they must not get allowed for their own good.
Okay, this is the last question to you, Mr. Mehdi. What's your favorite website and why it is your favorite?
My favorite website is Google because I can easily get my important get my important information from Google, and it's a very common website in today's generation. And it is also so easy to search in Google, and we can easily get it through it. And there are also some websites I like the like Google Chrome and Optimini. These websites are also very useful.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. It's a really good speech from your side. You're a really good speaker. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Mahdi. So, Michelle, please, you can say something about his speech. Then Mustafiz, you can also say. So, Mr. Mustafiz, please stay with us as a host. Azimuddin sir is staying with us as a moderator. And after a few minutes, we will start our listening class. So, as soon as possible, guys, you can raise your hand and we will ask you. Michelle, let's say something
Yes, sir.
about
Hi,
first.
I don't have anything to say.
Why?
Well, I think to save us a lot of time, I think you should just do everything. It will save us a lot of time.
Okay. So Mustafiz, Mr. Mustafiz Rahman.
Yes, I didn't hear you properly, so I haven't any comment to say that.
Okay, I just want to tell you, Mr. Mehdi, everything is okay. You have to improve your clear pronunciation. It's really important for you, and you have to try for advanced things. I can follow maximum time you use actually usual words, which word all time we use it. Because of when you want to attract someone, you have to show some actually some extraordinary things which can attract or which can able to attract someone. So you have to attract your examiner also. But everything is okay. Thank you so much. I hope you can improve to yourself. So Mr. Mustafiz Rahman, let's ask Sri and Mr. Ali. So please you unmute yourself.
What I need to do, Riyad bhai?
Yes, sir.
You have to stay with us as a host. You have to ask them, please.
Okay.
And as soon as possible, you have to short. Don't ask all questions. Only ask 3 or 4 questions each, actually per speaker. And as soon as possible, you try to also ask something from your side.
Okay. Who is the next person?
Can I start,
Yes.
sir?
Please mention your name.
My name is Ali.
Okay. What do you use the internet for?
Actually, I use it for many reasons. And first of all, I use it for WhatsApp to communicate my friends and family members. And secondly, I also use the Zoom app on the internet for attending my class lecture. And even sometimes I go for Google Class to submit my assignments. And finally, I love to use YouTube for watching some interesting videos to the internet.
Okay. Do you think children should be allowed?
Yeah. No, I think children should not. No,
Okay.
I think children should
Continue.
not be allowed unsupervised access to the internet because there are a lot of different kind of stuff available on the internet, which is not good at all for the children.
Okay. How do you get online?
Actually, normally when I am home and I use
How do you
Wi-Fi
get
and
online?
when I am in my home, I get Wi-Fi to connect online. And when I'm going to the outside from my home, so I really prefer mobile data to get online.
Okay. Do you have your own computer?
Yes, I have my own laptop, which I normally use for creating my university assignments.
Okay. How often do you go online?
Well, when I need the stuff relating to my study, so I go to the online and search it on different website like Google and other websites, which is available on the internet.
Okay. What's your favorite website?
Well, my favorite website is YouTube and Google, where I go to searching the stuff which I have need. So probably on the YouTube is my favorite because there are a lot of videos available which is related to my interest.
Okay. Thank you for your speech. Please, Azimuddin
Thank you,
sir,
sir.
please say something about his speaking. Azimuddin sir, are you there?
Actually, I haven't heard him clearly because I'm busy with some other activities. So you can make a comment on him.
Okay, I think sometimes his
And
voice is
try to finish the speaking part very soon because we have to start our listening.
Okay, sir. I think sometimes his voice is breaking and he is going to other side, like his answer is not related with the questions. So you need to focus, you need to intend, you need to follow the questions, okay? Thank you. Okay, who is the next person?
Me.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
My name is Sharif.
Sorry?
Sharif.
Okay, what do you use the internet for?
Yeah, actually, I use internet for a lot of purposes, such as educational and social, and for sometimes entertaining also.
Okay. Do you think children should be allowed unsupervised access to the internet?
Well, from my side, I think children should not be allowed to access the internet without supervised, because that could affect on their life, and that absolutely internet could affect on the adult and the person who are able to treat it by their experience. And so I think maybe they should not be allowed without supervision.
Okay. How do you get online?
I get it online through my phone data normally.
Okay, okay. Do you have on your own computer?
Yeah, I do. I have my own computer.
Okay. How often do you go online and for what?
Yeah, actually, there are sometimes during the evening when I came back from my work, I always be online, and absolutely the purpose of that it's to keep in touch with other my friends, and I have a lot of things to do on the internet.
Okay, what's your favorite website?
Yeah, there are a lot of website I always use, but YouTube channel and Google, this is my best website.
Okay, thank you for your speech. Please, Azimuddin sir, if are you there and heard his speaking, please say something about his speaking.
No, Mustafiz, you can comment because I'm not
okay,
listening.
I think we have another guest like from Australia. So I just forget his name, her name, sir.
Is it Sharif?
Azimuddin sir.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Missel is
Okay,
with us. Missel, please make a comment on him.
Please,
Missel. Yeah.
Hi. I was not listening to what you were saying. I'm very sorry for that.
Actually, I am also. Okay, Mustafiz, please.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm actually cooking, so I'm really sorry.
Okay, no problem. I just want to say something about your speaking. Like sometimes you use this type of sounds. It's a very awkward, you know. And you can develop your speaking by practicing. So keep practice, please. And sometimes your answer is so short, so you need to accelerate it more because of when you in front of the examiner that time, if examiner get chance to ask more question that time, it's a very awkward, I think. So that was good, but you need to practice more because you used sounds more time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, who is the next person there? Hello. Who is the next person?
Okay, is there anyone left?
I think. So we can start.
Everyone else is done.
Okay. Let's start our listening because it is already 12 a.m. in our country.
Okay, sir.
So this is the end of our speaking session. So we are going to start our listening.
Okay.
You can study English, but aren't becoming a better speaker. Let me share a simple trick that can help you speak English as your first language. 24% to be precise. Our own the first thing we talk a little bit about.
Okay, is the audio is the audio clear to you?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Yes.
Okay, then let's start it. This is the last part of this book, and we have to solve today 31 to 40. So listen carefully.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40.
Good morning. Today, I'd like to present the findings of our Year 2 project on wildlife found in gardens throughout our city. I'll start by saying something about the background to the project, then talk a little bit about our research techniques, and then indicate some of our interim findings. First of all, how did we choose our topic? Well, there are 4 of us in the group, and one day, while we were discussing a possible focus, 2 of the group mentioned that they had seen yet more sparrowhawks, one of Britain's most interesting birds of prey, in their own city center gardens, and wondered why they were turning up in these gardens in great numbers. We were all very engaged by the idea of why wild animals would choose to inhabit a city garden. Why is it so popular with wildlife when the countryside itself is becoming less so? The first thing we did was to establish what proportion of the urban land is taken up by private gardens. We estimated that it was about 1/5, and this was endorsed by looking at large-scale usage maps in the town land survey office, 24% to be precise. Our own informal discussions with neighbors and friends led us to believe that many garden owners had interesting experiences to relate regarding wild animal sightings. So we decided to survey garden owners from different areas of the city. Just over 100 of them completed a survey once every 2 weeks for 12 months, ticking off species they had seen from a pro forma list and adding the names of any rarer ones. Meanwhile, we were doing our own observations in selected gardens throughout the city. We deliberately chose smaller ones because they were by far the most typical in the city. The whole point of the project was to look at the norm, not the exception. Alongside this primary research.
Okay, already you have heard the information for 31, 32, and 33 also. Now tell me, what is the correct answer for 31?
C.
31 will be, I think.
Yeah, then anyone else? Miss L?
No, C.
So C.
C, yeah. Anyone please? Yes, of course, it's C. The correct answer for 31 is C. Then 32?
A.
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 Yeah, it's A. Then 33? For 33, what is the correct answer?
I didn't quite hear 33.
I'm not sure, but it can be B or just.
Yes, it's B. It's B. You can listen to it again.
To relate regarding wild animal sightings. So we decided to survey.
Already you have got the information. Okay, let's go forward.
Garden owners from different areas of the city. Just over 100 of them completed a survey once every 2 weeks for 12 months, ticking off species they had seen from a pro forma list and adding the names of any rarer ones. Meanwhile, we were doing our own observations in selected gardens throughout the city. We deliberately chose smaller ones because they were by far the most typical in the city. The whole point of the project was to look at the norm, not the exception. Alongside this primary research on urban gardens, we were studying a lot of books about the decline of wild animals in the countryside and thinking of possible causes for this. So what did...
Okay, already you have got the information for 33. 33, you have answered it. It will be B. Now tell me for 34 and 35.
34 B.
B.
Which they consider to be representative.
34 B. Then 35.
35 is not visible.
35 is not correct.
It's not visible.
Oh, sorry. Now it's visible.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think it will be A. Wildlife problems in rural areas.
Miss L, what do you think?
I don't know on that one.
Yes, it's A. And let's go forward.
We find Well, so much that I just won't have time to tell you about here. If you're interested in reading our more comprehensive findings, we've produced detailed graphic representations on the college website. And of course, any of the group would be happy to talk to you about them. Just email us. What we decided to present today is information about just 3 species because we felt these gave a good indication of the processes at work in rural and urban settings as a whole. The first species to generate a lot of interesting information was frogs. And there was a...
Oh, sorry. Already you have got the information for 35 and 36.
It's C and 37 it's frog.
36 the best indicator general trend.
Tell me first 36.
Sir, it will be C. C.
It's C. 36 it's C.
C. Yeah. Though already you have got the information for 37. In spite of that, listen to it again.
Processes at work in rural and urban settings as a whole. The first species to generate a lot of interesting information was frogs, and there was a clear pattern here. They proliferate where there is suitable water. Garden ponds are on the increase, rural ponds are disappearing.
Okay, already you have got the information for 37. What do you think?
Frogs.
Frogs. Yes. You should note down how many questions have you answered correctly. Okay, let's go forward.
Leading to massive migration to the towns. Hedgehogs are also finding it easier to live in urban areas, this time because their predators are not finding it quite so attractive to leave their rural environment. So hedgehogs have a better survival rate in cities. We had lots of sightings, so all in all, we had no difficulties with our efforts to count their numbers precisely. Our final species is the finest of bird singers, the song thrush. On the decline in the countryside, they are experiencing a resurgence in urban gardens because these days gardeners are buying lots of different plants, which means there's an extensive range of seeds around, which is what they feed on.
Okay, already you have got the information for 38, 39, and 40.
38 it's cities.
38.
Safer from dash when in cities.
Oh.
Is it predators?
Predators, yeah. And 39? Easy to?
Count, easy to count.
Count, yes.
Yes, easy to count. Yeah, then 40?
Seed.
Seeds.
Seeds, yeah. Okay, thank you. We have completed successfully. Now write down your score in the message box. How many scores have you secured here? Yeah, Michelle, 8. Then give me the message, please. Khan is 9. Then Faiza, what is your score? Faiza 7. Okay, Michelle 8, Khan is 9, and Faiza 7. Okay, maybe only 3 of you have done properly, and the other participants may be absent. Srestha, do you have any score?
Yes, sir. My name is Faiza Khan Srestha, and you said that Faiza, so it's my score is 7.
Maybe we have another Faiza, isn't it?
Yes, it's Nanjula Faiza, but she's not there.
Okay. Then, Sreshta, we have done very well. Mustafiz, do you have any thought?
Okay, sir. I have got 8, but sometimes I didn't catch the sounds because of some noise, and I feel so nervous.
Okay, no problem. Maybe
Maybe
this is your first class for listening section. So
yes, sir.
try your level best to join with us. No
Sir,
problem.
I'm confused. I'm confused about the deadline. When listening task is started and what a day. So
Actually, this is your first day, so you are facing some problems in this section.
I'm confused about the deadline, like when listening and writing is started. Like what a day.
It's very tough for me to give you the proper answer because it depends when I become free. No.
Yes, sir. If I can say you, sir, after 20 April, I will start properly listening classes, whole listening classes.
I think that's very convenient for us.
Yes,
normally we start our class at 10:15 or sometimes 10:30, most of the time.
Okay, sir.
And tomorrow, of course, I will start it at 10:30 or 10:15 within this time.
Sir, I think you can arrange actually 3 days speaking class and 2 days fully listening class. Which day you will discuss listening class? Don't you?
And we should hold the meeting 3 days in a week, because to hold the meeting every day is sometimes very difficult for me and for you also, because you remain busy most of the time. You are busier than I.
No, sir.
So if I could say something, I think
Mr. Go ahead.
I think I agree with the person who just recently spoke that I think it's actually quite workable if we do listening the whole time that we're supposed to be doing listening and writing. Just doing listening, and then the next day we just do speaking and then so on.
Yes, I think it's a very convenient for us.
Yes,
because,
it's really convenient.
Yes. Sir, we are requesting you, please, if you have a free time and adequate time, please do this.
At least we get to answer all 40 questions.
Yes,
sir. I also tell you. Sir, please you try to.
Very tough.
Sir, you try to
complete the listening
before...
class within 1 day, because we have to stop sometimes after 2 or 3 questions. I have to stop the audio. Then I need your feedback. Then again, I started. In this case, I need at least more than 1 hour to complete the listening class.
Yes.
We are actually doing more than an hour each and every day, because right now, since I've joined, it's almost 1 hour, 5 minutes. So.
Okay, in this case, I will schedule 3 days for speaking and 3 days for listening.
Oh, that's great.
Sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for your commitment, sir.
No problem, sir. You just maintaining listening class. I will maintaining and I will schedule for speaking classes. Okay, sir. Because of actually
you remain busy most of the time, Mr. Riyad. You don't keep your promise.
Sir, as you know, my exam is running. I have to maintain my tuition. I have to also maintain lots of program at my varsity campus. So this is why, sir, I don't know how can I. But after 20 April, I think I will get free time.
However, one should that I tell you, that is today we have completed Cambridge English IELTS 9.
Yes, sir. That's really great, sir. And sir, I also
we have
know.
completed this book, and what would you like to do tomorrow? Would you like to start listening or speaking tomorrow? Tomorrow I am a little bit free, so it's better to start
listening.
Okay.
Sir, I think
listening,
listening is best.
definitely listening.
Tomorrow we'll do listening from IELTS 10.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir,
I'd like
I can. Mustafizur Rahman, Mr. Mustafizur Rahman and Michelle, you have to also. Actually, I will launch a new schedule there. I will also give both of you one day, weekly one day. You